Hey, howdy there again, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Coming back at you, another offering off my sample platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sample platter video series of videos I've been doing for a while now, where I go there to try food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff, then I talk about the stuff. I let you know all you need to know about. Hopefully delicious stuff that, based on whatever your opinion of this video series that I do might be. Maybe you might be inclined to try it, maybe not, maybe you'll be repulsed by it, maybe I'll be repulsed by it. Again, I'm just winging it, folks, so, hopefully it's good. Excuse me. But anyway, I just try stuff, and then I yammer on about it. While I'm doing so, I'm inside the truck today. Inside the truck for a lot of these recently, I'm kind of remodeling some areas, specifically the room where I used to do my reviews, so I'll get back in there eventually. But what I am doing, aside from that, I'm wearing a cool shirt, folks. When I wear cool shirts, I like to go over there and represent. This particularly busy, cool shirt is for a band called Steak Sauce Mustache. I saw them perform at the time I'm doing this a few weeks back. And if you happen to be so interested, what with the shirt and the name and such, I actually have a few videos I took of their performance. But they're a neat band. I enjoyed their stuff, and this was the only fat guy shirt that they had left, so this is the one I went with. Anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, I got like 3 things here, but we'll just pick one random. Boom! We've got BLK water. Oh, it's black water. Yeah, okay. So, there's a little bit of a story, although it's not a very interesting story. Basically, because I try, I do stuff for the show, and I try out items and stuff. Like, social media and stuff, they're like, hey, new things, weird stuff, here you go. And so I get ads for this stuff. And so I got an ad for Blackwater. And normally, I'll occasionally engage with them. I've done some of those on this channel. I did Brain Fuel, which is an energy drink. I did Water Drops, a couple of videos on Water Drops, which is a water additive thing. Go watch those videos if you're interested. So, this thing, you're like, we'll give you a case of 12. All you have to do is pay the shipping for it. It's entirely free otherwise. So I was like, all right, what the fuck, right? So I think I paid like maybe $5 for it, a thing of 12, which, And there it is. Now, the thing is, folks, I have to admit, upon receiving them, I looked at it and I was like, okay, I enjoy the packaging and stuff, kind of minimalist and stuff. It's got a whole thing. And then I realized the reason for the name, it's not just, you can see, the water itself is actually, colored black. This isn't the outside of the thing. The outside is clear, and it's black. So, I don't know what to think. Apparently, it's all natural. It's alkaline, pH 8. That doesn't mean a damn thing with me. It's infused with fulvic and polyphenol containing 77 plus trace minerals, electrolytes, antioxidants, and amino acids. None of which means very much to me, but apparently it's fancy water. So, fulvic fusion, distinctively black. Black beverage is a blend of purified water in our patented fulvic mineral complex. Drink black for an active lifestyle. Yeah, okay, it's water. 0 calories, caffeine, sugars, and dyes. And yeah, so there we go. It is what it is. If nothing else, they're not lying. That is some black water. So, it sounds like, I'm guessing that whatever, coloration they used or whatever, I guess it's not a dye or whatever. I'm guessing it's going to be water, right? Just weird looking water. So, I've had alkaline water before. I think Smart Water makes some alkaline water now. It's water. You can add whatever you want to it. I'm not, and I'm not saying, one thing that I always like to bring up whenever it comes to something that might be on the, quote unquote, healthier side, because typically I eat garbage on this show, and I don't have to put really any type of, personal disclaimer or anything, because it's like, no, you know it's going to be horrible. So in this case, regardless of what I think of the taste or whatever, any potential benefits that this might have or whatever, please do your own research. I just got this shit for free. I have seen ads on my Facebook page. It is apparently still a thing. If you would like to go over there and get like, they even have flavored ones. I thought about going over there and getting another 12-pack, but I might as well try this one first, right? All right, so let's try some funky water. A little stuffed up. There's absolutely no scent to it that I can smell. Again, I am a little bit stuffed up, but I'm not that stuffed up. If there's a noticeable scent, I should be able to smell it. So my guess is water. And I'm actually thirsty, so it's good timing. Well, that tastes incredibly like water. It genuinely, it's just water. I mean, it's decent tasting water. Depending on the pH and stuff like that. Like, obviously, water can have, a little bit of a different taste. With this, I mean, it's, and it said it's got like a pH 8 point whatever. I don't know about the pHs and the such, where it falls on, creating better tasting water or whatever. Apparently, pH 8.0 plus for me is pretty palatable. There are definitely some cheapo waters that I've had where I have not been a fan of, of their overall taste. In this case, and where I live, I have well water. That's how my house gets water. And that stuff, man, I shower with it. I will wash things in it. That's perfectly fine. When it comes to drinking it, I just can't quite bring myself to it, which is like a huge, just the perfect personification of a first world problem, so I apologize for that. But anyway, the black water, yeah, it's water. It's a fairly mellow, kind of neutral water. I don't know about all the other crap that's supposedly in it, but for what it is, it's okay. I mean, and it's funky looking, so hooray. Yeah. I mean, it's a decent tasting water. That is pretty much, is it my favorite water of all time? I don't have a favorite water of all time, because that sounds like something a crazy person would do. But for what it is, it's decent tasting water. I'll drink the rest of it without any real complaint. Some point down the line, maybe I'll go over there if they still have the thing going on, the 12-pack of the flavored stuff. Maybe I'll try some of those. But just the normal stuff is decent enough. I mean, if I did have to have, a quote-unquote favorite water, I like Liquid Death. I enjoy that it's out of a can. I like drinking stuff out of a can more than out of plastic. I guess it's not quite as tasty as that, but it's tastier than the typical store-bought waters that I get. Oh, I just remembered I have another water video. It's in my backlog. I have a small backlog of videos that I did at this point over a year ago now that never got released. And I occasionally sprinkle them in. So at some point in time that one will go up. But yeah, it's perfectly fine. Would I recommend it? Sure, why not? It's water. It's just weird looking. I guess for all intents and purposes, it's like goth water. So, it has a thing. Oh, see? It has a secret message, folks. Here, I'll show you. See? The more you drink down. Balance, love, and kindness. That's some shit that you would see on, like, 40-year-old lady's Facebook page. So sure, why the hell not? But hey, you know what, to be fair, none of those are bad things. And no offense to any, 40-year-old ladies on Facebook. So y'all are doing your thing. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's water. Like I said, with the exception of the weird coloration, it's just water. So there's not a lot to say about it other than the fact that, yeah, it's okay. Like I said, if you can get it for free, if you can find the thing that I did, yeah, get a 12-pack sent to you. Like I said, I think it's about $5 worth of shipping, which, I mean, to be fair, like, I think you can get a 24-pack of, like, Ice Mountain or whatever for probably less than that, or at least somewhat close. So, but it's water. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. You could go over there and have yourselves a truly balanced, loved, and kind rest of your life. That'd be pretty damn spiffy in my opinion, folks. Final 2 things for me. Number 1, try to bring some positivity to the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, even if it doesn't always feel like it. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Okay, remember the balance, love, and kindness thing? I made the little joke about 40-year-old ladies on Facebook. That, hey, let's all try to exhibit those qualities whenever we can. Let's mitigate the level of assholishness that we display in our lives. Because at the end of the day, folks, I'm not going to go over there and tell you to love everybody. You just can't. I've met unlovable people in my life. I'm not even going to tell you to go over there and be kind to everybody. Because even that can be a task with some people. But just don't be an asshole to them, It doesn't cost anything to be polite to people. That's all I'm saying. Final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you can go over there. You can come up with your own funky water. It's going to be like, you're going to, like, go through different colors and try to, you start off like yellow water, and then you'll be like, no, that looks like urine. And then you'll go over there and be like red water, and be like, well, people are suing us because they think it's like fruit punch. And, eventually you go over there, I don't know, maybe settle on blue? Blue water sounds like it'd be all right. I could see that being a thing. Spell it BLU with a period. I'm just saying, folks. Then you go over there, you make the millions with your blue water. Maybe you go over there, you show a little appreciation for your buddy Brandon. I don't need a lot, folks. Shit, even just give me a lifetime supply of the blue water or what the fuck ever. Hey, one less thing I gotta buy when I go grocery shopping. Anyway, folks, that's gonna do it for me. Bye.